Good morning. I want to welcome you all, especially those of you who are new to...
Karen, are you nearly done here, love?
Just a minute.
How you feeling?
See ya!
Hurry, hang on, I'll give you a lift.
Wait, you still got me. Go on.
Otherwise, mainly try and bribe and three.
Morning. I've made you a coffee. I thought you might need one.
You're not going back to bed?
I wish.
I like the way you touch me there. I like the way you pull my hair. Baby, if I don't feel it, I ain't faking, no, no.
I've got to go to work.
I like when you tell me kiss your hair. I like when you tell me move it there.
No, really. My new boss starts today.
Shame.
Yeah. It is. Can you let yourself out when you're ready? And will you give me a call?
Yeah, well.
You were inspired by it, but among the poorest pupils.
Have you heard anything from Jess?
Yeah, she texted me. Emma's mum's gonna drop her off at school.
At least we know where she is.
Karen.
Sorry, I just thought it might be nice if one of my children was around to offer me some support my first day back.
I thought we were trying to get things back to normal.
And your point is?
And what's more normal than a kid treating us with contempt?
Oh.
You got a ladder in them.
Oh, sod it.
You count to 10, Mummy, and then come and find me.
1, 2, 3. Right, I'm off. Charlie? I'm going.
All right. Okay. Knock on bed, love.
Oh.
You're right.
So you've been press-ganged into the welcoming committee too?
Chris just wanted a new head to see some friendly faces when she arrives. Which makes me wonder what you're doing here.
Well, I'm prepared to give her a chance, which no doubt she will squander by promising everything and delivering nothing.
Well, I heard she saved her last school from special measures.
Yes, and then immediately resigned.
How do you know that?
I have my sources. Oh, you mark my words, they've stuck us with another lemon.
Morning. How are we all? We ready to go? Oh, what's up with you? Get out the right side of the wrong bed this morning? No, I couldn't possibly comment.
I don't believe it. Is that who I think it is?
Who on earth is that?
Janice.
Mr. Clarkson, would you?
Thought we'd seen the back of you.
Janice is a former inmate.
Can't believe I'm back. Hey, so what's the latest? I want all the goss.
What have you been up to?
Just sort of happened. Hey, I've got a new job. I'm the new school secretary.
God help us.
Well, this day just gets better and better.
Put your tongue back in, Tom. That's our new head of Spanish that you're dribbling over.
Hola! Does she have a name?
Cheska. Cheska Montoya.
Cheska Montoya.
What the hell?
No! I don't want to be here! You can't make me!
Ruth!
Dad, I knew you'd come. I knew you wouldn't let me do this.
We're going home, yeah? Yeah. Jonah, in the car.
Marcus, no, you can't do this. This has all been agreed.
Not by me. Look at this place, Hannah.
It's Mr. Kirby, isn't it?
They're not staying here.
Oh, I think I better get over there.
Chris.
Is this her having the road rage incident with the parent? Nice start.
Do you think we could
Jonah,
just...
in the car.
I think we should give this place a chance.
Mr. Kirby?
Do you even know what I've given them? How far ahead they are? Beyond anybody in this dump?
Marcus, stop it! Think about what you're doing to them.
Perhaps you should both think about that. Can we move this inside, please?
Yeah, Mr. Kirby, if you'd like to come with me.
Dad?
It's okay.
Right, you two. Into assembly with me, please. And that goes for the rest of you. Inside, please, now.
But come on, you heard Mrs. Fisher. In you go.
A lemon, eh?
Give it time.
Which brings me around to telling you about the things that are going to change this year. That's what you all want to hear about, isn't it? The cooler. It's gone. It does not exist anymore. Well, I'm glad you all approve of that, but perhaps I should point out that in future, all troublemakers will be sent to me. Because if you're causing trouble in my school, I want to know why, and you will explain yourselves to me. Not that there is ever any excuse for violent, disruptive, or disrespectful behaviour. No excuse whatsoever. Which is why there is another new rule. 3 strikes, and you are out. The first time you are violent, disruptive, or disrespectful, you'll be suspended from school for 2 weeks. The second time, you'll be suspended for 3 weeks. And if you are stupid enough to do it a third time, you'll no longer be welcome at my school. So I hope I've made myself perfectly clear, and I'm sure it won't stop us having an enjoyable term at Waterloo Road. Does anyone have any questions? Good. Then let's make a start. Jess?
Do you want one?
I've told you about this before.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Don't talk to me like that. Why didn't you come home this morning?
Because I didn't want to.
It's not about what you want, is it? I need to know where you were last night.
I sent Dad a text message, all right?
That's not good enough.
I honestly don't see what your problem is. Angela's mum said that...
Angela, you were at Angela's last night, were you?
Yeah. OK, so can you just leave me alone, please?
We'll talk about this later.
Whatever. Nice shoes, yeah?
I'd rather get 3 strikes off her than the new head.
Don't know. This guy, she seems all right.
What?
Oh, no, not in that way. Ugh. I mean, she seems pretty reasonable.
Yeah, for now. Give her a few weeks, she'll soon be throwing her weight about.
Well, she's the head.
Yeah, but we run the school, innit?
Yeah, that's right. You tell him. Oh, making new friends, are we, baby brother? Get stuffed, Jess. I'm not a baby.
Yeah, he's a right little rebel, your brother. Gonna show Fisher who's boss.
Oh, are you finally going to stick up for yourself against Mummy, are you?
Just don't.
Mummy?
He is Fisher's #1 son.
Oh.
Busted his business spy.
Just 'cause she's my mum. I'm not going to tell her anything.
No, don't believe that, OK? Because little piggies have big ears, and you are Mummy's little piggy, aren't you?
You're not supposed to call me that anymore.
But it suits you, piggy.
I was hoping I might get called by my actual name at this school.
What is your name?
It's Harry.
Harry. Don't answer the piggy if it's not your name.
Excuse me, but we're having a private conversation here.
Oh, sorry. Just didn't sound like that.
Really, what did it sound like?
Like you were trying to make yourself look big by humiliating your little brother.
Speechless. Didn't think I'd see that.
Right, first lesson, English literature.
What about you?
I've got Spanish. Oh, you'll be all right. Just don't be too much like Ruth.
Gee, thanks.
I'll see you at lunch.
Right, in you go. Quietly.
Morning, Miss Fisher. We're in there waiting for you. Talk about tense.
Right.
I've sorted out all your posts. God, you get loads, don't you?
Right, first things first. Did you have that when I interviewed you?
Just sort of popped out over summer.
How many months, Denise?
6, maybe 7. I'm not quite sure. I'm not being sick anymore, if that's what you're worried about.
Now listen, all of this stuff needs editing, OK? Anything from the LEA, Department of Education, new guidelines, all needs to go in the round file.
Round file?
And everything else I'll deal with eventually. It's your job to sort out that crap so I can get on with my own job, OK? You're my gatekeeper. Got it?
Don't worry, Miss Fisher. Your gate is now shut.
You ready?
Yeah.
Right, no calls while we deal with this.
I'm doing 5 years of my hard work!
Why does everything have to be about you?
It's not! But you know what this is really about.
Well, why don't you take a seat, Mr. Kirby, and enlighten us?
The educational system in this country fails children like mine. For the last 5 years, I've been teaching my children one-to-one with great success.
Success? They have no friends except each other. They know nothing but textbooks and exams.
They're focused!
They're hothouse flowers!
Well, this is clearly old territory for both of you. So why don't we find a way to move this forward?
Well, that's what I'm trying to do. Let my children develop. Let them grow. There are things that they need to learn that you can't teach them at the kitchen table.
Ruth has an IQ of someone twice her age. Do you even know where this school is on the league tables?
League tables are only part of the story. This is a multicultural school with a very diverse catchment area. We cater for the needs of many different children here.
Words. Just words!
Well, we're going to back those words up with our actions. See, I've looked at Ruth's records, and I agree. We need to take an unconventional approach with her. So she won't be placed in her own year group. Instead, we'll fast-track her straight into GCSE classes.
But that's just more hothousing. You're missing the point.
Realistically, Mrs. Kirby, if we put her with her own peer group, she'll be bored before first period. Also, I've asked one of our pupils to help her through her first week, Sam Kelly. She's a real Waterloo Road success.
Mr. Kirby, my first priority is to make this school a very safe environment. I do not tolerate violence or bullying. Your children will be very safe here. I can promise you that.
You've got 1 week.
Lauren? Lauren? Mr. Meads asked me to look after the new girl, Ruth. And I thought we could do it together.
Yeah. Make friends with the homeschool freaks, although rather a freak than a total user.
What's the matter with you?
You spend all summer with your boyfriend, and now he's dumped you, you want to talk. Nice one.
Well, Lauren, it's not like that.
But I don't want to stay here.
Ruth, you have to give it a chance.
Why? Dad.
Maybe it's time, sweetheart. Maybe I've taught you all I can.
No. I want to be with you.
I know. And I want to be with you. You and your brother are the best things I've ever done. Now, come on.
How long?
I don't know.
How long do I have to give it?
A week, at least.
And if it doesn't work?
Then you never have to set foot in this place again.
Fine.
Right, settle down. Take a look at the sheet.
Got your sheet.
Right. Got a lot to get through this year, so let's make a start. Look at the reading list in front of you.
There's a lot on there. Do you think we'll have to read it?
Yes, you do have to read them all. Now, the exam board has been particularly trendy this year by including some of their more politically correct selections. We even have a book about Nigeria.
The Other Side of Truth. It's an excellent book. Most of it's set in London, actually.
A cultural island in an otherwise sea of chavness. She's read it.
Yeah, I have. Have you?
Of course I've read. I've read everything on the list.
Don't you think it has something to say about the refugee experience? About the prejudice they encounter from the general populace and their own cultural group?
I think that it doesn't matter what I think because I am not sitting the exam. Any other questions before we move on?
I noticed that T.S. Eliot's on here. Why are we doing the wasteland? I find it a little simplistic.
Yes, Ruth Kirby?
Seriously, we're expected to read Treasure Island. It's nothing more than a children's story. It's so linear.
Ruth. What now? What, Ruth? Yes, Ruth Kirby. Yes, Ruth. What?
Catcher in the Rye.
And what is the problem with that one?
It's just a teenage boy's silly fantasy. The protagonist is just a loser, and we're supposed to think it's so profound.
Spoiler alert. Don't ruin the ending.
It's not that kind of book, really. You probably won't get it.
You young lady can go to the cooler.
The route will no more, sir. You'll have to take her to see Miss Fisher.
Marvellous idea. Follow me.
Now boys play with little girls at the break. They're not blindly staring.
Jess, we need to talk, please.
I don't want to be late for my next class.
Why didn't you tell me?
You didn't ask.
Oh, come off it. You shouldn't have even been in that club. You're underage.
Yeah, for drinking.
Jess,
Hold on a second. You didn't even tell me what you did. Turns out it wasn't just me out on a school night.
don't start playing games with me.
I don't do games. I've got to know.
Restless seas choose their own toys. Girls and boys giggling and sharing.
Now, Mrs. Fisher, this young lady has been disrupting my class.
Really? And how's she been doing that?
Well, she's been asked. She has been asking questions. And if you ask me, she doesn't want the answers. She just likes the sound of her own voice. I mean, I do have other pupils.
Oh, I know that. And you know that. But she doesn't.
What?
She's been homeschooled, Mr. Button. It's attention-seeking. It's what she's used to.
Evidently.
Look, I wouldn't have put her in your class if I didn't think you were a match for her.
Of course. I mean, I've been teaching English since before she was born.
That's the spirit, Mr. Button. Go back to your classroom and show her what you're made of.
I will. Right, you, back to class.
But...
Now!
You hiding from me?
No, not at all.
Good. Let's go.
Where to?
I want to survey my kingdom.
Right.
Okay, so these ingredients just need to mingle in this very hot pan.
Is this a Spanish lesson?
Apparently. She just trooped in and asked if I had some eggs. I don't know what she's making apart from a mess.
Right, time to go over our vocabulary. So the next thing that I need to do is bate los huevos. Anybody?
The eggs. You need to beat them.
Muy bien, Jonna.
So you cook like this at home, miss?
Of course.
What, for your boyfriend?
I haven't got one, if that's what you're asking.
I wasn't, but as you brought it up.
Time to add the eggs to the pan, I think.
She's great. We'll have more of these. It's a different approach to teaching. Imaginative lessons that really grab the kids.
We've just done this.
What?
I think she needs to work on her tone. It's a little bit
Flirtatious?
over-familiar.
Well, have a word. I'll check out the English department.
And then you have a real Spanish omelette, como mi madre solía hacer, like my mother used to make. Okay, everyone gather round, grab a fork, have a taste. Careful, it's hot.
Not the only thing that's hot in here.
Come on. Mr. Mead, can I tempt you at all?
Oh, no, I'm fine, thank you.
Just a taste.
Right, bums on chairs, fingers on lips, the lot of years. Like just about enough.
Janice, I got your note. What's going on?
I did what I had to. They was taking up too many spaces on the steps. It's becoming an health and safety issue. Tell me again why you got rid of the cooler, because this ain't working.
Why are you here?
I don't know.
Don't give me that, Denzel Kelly. You've obviously done something.
Thanks, Janice. I can manage. Denzel.
I wasn't even talking that much.
Were you told not to talk?
Yeah,
How many times?
a few.
Is that why the rest of you are here? Talking, playing up, generally being silly? Yeah. Right, we can spend your break in here and then straight back to lessons. In silence, please. Thank you. Janice, would you mind?
Be my pleasure. Boy, you. Zip it.
Do you want a cuppa, Karen?
Oh, yes, please, Tom. I also need to have a word with everyone about the cooler situation.
I knew it wouldn't last.
But then it was never meant to last. Closing the cooler was always going to be a temporary measure.
That's not what you said.
Well, why close it in the first place?
Well, because it was the quickest way to find out who the habitual troublemakers were.
Fair enough.
And to find out who needed the most help in dealing with them.
But it's the cooler that helps us deal with them. That is its job.
No, it's a last resort. And that's not what I'm seeing. I think some of you have become far too reliant on it.
Well, why should we stand for having our classrooms disrupted?
Fair enough, but I think you should be able to deal with it in your own classroom.
How would we do that?
By nipping it in the bud from the off. If you allow a situation to escalate, then you're going to have no option but to want the kid out of your sight.
That's easy for you to say.
Tell me, what was more disruptive this morning? Ruth Kirby's questions, or you leaving your entire class unattended while you brought her to my office?
Well...
By sending a child to my office, you're also sending yourself. Is that right, Grantley? Thank you. Nice tea.
Well, she can't have it both ways. I mean, are we sending kids to the cooler or not? Chris?
I'm not getting involved.
Keep it going, keep it up. Rolling. Stop. Yes. Back in the circle. Stop.
Why don't you join in?
It's okay. I'll just watch.
"18 months.
I'm sorry.
That's how long I've been away from work. Should have seen me this morning. I was in a right mess. Still, year and a half. It's a long time to be away from things. Get used to your own company, doing your own thing.
Yeah, I suppose.
And then you've got to meet a whole new set of people, get to know them.
And that's hard.
Your dad expects a lot from you, doesn't he?
He's put a lot of time and effort into us. Look, most parents, they just don't bother.
I think he's done a great job for you and Ruth. It's brilliant how grateful you are to him.
I am. I really am.
You know how you can repay him for all the hard work he's done? By being your own person. Do your own thing. Show him how much he's taught you.
All right.
Okay? Hey! Over here! Football trials are on this afternoon. Be good to see you there. Well, go on.
All right, you lot, find a seat and sit down quickly and quietly. There's no need for anybody else to be talking except me.
Well, he's the one that's late.
What did I just finish saying, Lauren?
Sorry, sir.
Okay. Welcome to GCSE Biology. Today, we're going to be looking at sugars, how they form in the body and what they do. But first of all, we're going to be starting with an experiment, as you can see.
Cool. Love practicals.
Yeah, you
We're
would.
measuring how much energy sugar gives off. And we're going to do that by measuring heat. Now, I need someone to hand out the goggles. Lauren.
Ruth, what are you doing?
You'll see.
Sir?
Bruce, what is that? What have you done?
Just sugar and salt, Peter. Of course, if I'd have had some sulphur, then I could have made you gunpowder. Good effect, though, isn't it?
Tom, no! All right, everyone, make your way out to the playground, please.
You know the drill. Leave all your things and make your way towards the playground quietly, please.
It's a drill, isn't it, miss?
Not that I know. Keep going.
Chelsea? Chelsea, you all right?
So go on, what have you got to say for yourself?
Nothing.
Right, everybody! That was a false alarm, so back to your classes as quickly as possible. Come on, move it! You're fast enough getting out here.
Time to explain yourself to Mrs. Fisher.
A smoke bomb?
Basically, yeah.
Why, Ruth?
I really don't know. So, should I go straight to your office? Miss! Miss Fisher!
I'll deal with you later.
Miss Fisher! Miss, quick! She mean later?
Just go to your lesson, Ruth. Go on.
Fine. Chemical warfare won't get me expelled from this dump. Chelsea, what's wrong? Hey, she's got asthma. I think she's just reacted to the smoke.
Chelsea, you're going to be okay. Where's her inhaler?
Well, it's a fire alarm. You leave your things inside.
Try and find it quickly.
Parental punch-up, mass evacuation, asthmatic pupil, Talk about a baptism of fire. Or not, as the case may be.
Are you still in the mood with me, Lauren?
Dunno, am I?
Well, you haven't spoken to me all day.
Yeah, it's awful when someone does that to you, innit? You know, like when someone ignores you or something because they've been with some boyfriend.
I was gonna ring you.
Yeah, too little, too late, Sam. What are you doing?
I don't know. Never played this game before.
Well, stand over there with Sam.
Why on earth would I want to do that?
Because you're supposed to be marking me, you cheeky cow.
Hey, girls! Yeah? Yes, open it! Lauren, open it!
She should have passed that to you.
Yeah, I know she should, but she didn't, so shut up. Right, Amy! Yes, Amy! I am playing this game, you know.
Well, they really don't like you, do they? I mean, maybe it's because you do common things like whistling.
I'm not going to tell you again. Right, yes, here! Here! Look, will you just pass me the ball? For God's sake, Lauren!
In fact, I don't think anybody likes you.
Yes!
I'm surprised you've got a boyfriend.
Shut up! Sambuca Kelly! Are you okay, Ruth?
Can you just give us a moment, please?
Yes, Mrs. Fisher.
Well, I don't need to tell you both that you're in serious trouble.
But, Miss...
Be quiet. I won't have violence in the school, and I will not have pupils scheming to get themselves and others into trouble.
Well, that's what I was doing.
See?
I'm well aware of what was going on, and there will be consequences for both of you. Sambuca, you are suspended for violent conduct.
Oh, she wanted me to hit her.
You are old enough to know better than to give her the satisfaction.
And what about me? Can't have me in your school after everything I've done. Don't forget about the smoke bomb.
Oh, I haven't.
Expel me. You have to expel me. That's what you said in the assembly. You don't tolerate my kind of behaviour.
No, and I don't reward it either, and that's what exclusion would mean to you.
What, so she's just gonna get away with it?
She's right. It's not fair.
Fair? You think it was fair that Chelsea Woods had to go home after your smoke bomb?
I don't really care.
No, you don't, do you? All you care about is lessons and passing exams.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing, if that's all you're capable of. You see, I don't think you're capable of making friends and getting on with people. And that's why you want out of this school. Because it's too hard for you.
It's rubbish. You don't know what you're talking about.
Then you'll have plenty of opportunity to prove me wrong, Ruth. Because you're staying here.
What's happened?
What do you think happened?
Yeah, but how?
Does it matter? Dad was right. This place isn't safe for us. Can we go now?
What? No.
I've been assaulted.
Yeah, and you won't tell me why. Ruth, I know you too well.
What are you saying?
You're the genius. You tell me.
I want to go back to Dad's.
Well, I don't. Look, I want to give this place a fair chance.
What about me?
You can do what you like.
Jessica, can I have a word?
Fire away. I'll catch up with you, Vic.
Inside, please.
So how can I help?
You can come with me to your mum's office. We need to tell her what's gone on.
No, we don't need to do anything.
Jess, last night should never have happened.
You know, it's okay. I don't feel exploited.
You didn't abuse me.
Jess.
No, I wanted it to
But that
happen.
doesn't make it all right. Now, come on, you're coming with me.
No, do you know what? Just don't. Don't go. You don't understand.
No, well, maybe I don't, but this needs to be dealt
You can't
with.
just go in and tell her on a first day, all right? You can't. Just please, just don't tell her. Just don't.
Okay. Okay, I won't. But I'm going to resign.
Why?
Because I can't be your teacher anymore, not after... It wouldn't be right.
She must have been up and down like a yo-yo, you know, with the fire drills and everyone wanting to see Mrs. Fisher. God, everyone wants a chunk of her, don't they?
Yeah, well, me too, I'm afraid. Can I have a word?
I haven't had any lunch yet. Can it wait?
I don't think it can, no.
OK, come on in. Janice? No calls.
Yes, Mrs. Fisher.
Hey, you seen Ruth?
Oh, Gobby.
She's your sister, isn't she?
Well, yeah, have you seen her?
She never came back from lunch.
What do you mean?
We mean she wasn't at registration. Not that she was missed.
Resign? Why?
I don't want to go into it.
Well, I do. I thought we were getting on well at the planning meetings.
We were.
Is it me?
Karen...
Is it me you don't want to work with?
No.
Because you can say.
No. It's personal.
Are you sure you're okay here?
Yeah, I know my way from here. Thanks.
I'll find someone to cover for your lessons.
Thanks, Karen. I'm really sorry about this.
It's a bit late for that now, isn't it?
Mrs. Fisher!
Oh, you can't just rock up and speak to her. You need to go through front line first.
All right, what's the problem, Jonah?
It's Ruth. I think she's gone.
Janice, can you call Mr. and Mrs. Kirby and see if she's with them?
What if she isn't?
Then they'd better come in. She got a mobile?
No.
Where do you think she might have gone?
Oh, to Dad's. I don't know how she'd get there. It's miles.
I'd better call the police.
Hang on a sec. Don't you think that might be jumping the gun a little bit?
Yeah. She's only doing this to get back at me.
No peeking. Start again.
1, 2, 3.
But she's being such a little cow, and I know she...
Not your fault, Jonah. Check with Janice that she has the right numbers for your mum and dad. I've got this now. You should go.
I'll stay. Till this is sorted, yeah?
Dad? Dad, it's me. Dad?
Yes, if you would. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Mrs. Kirby's here to see you.
Hannah, come in.
You said she'd be safe.
And she will be. We're asking her classmates if anyone saw her leave, and the police have sent a car to your ex-husband's house.
Why?
Because that's where Jonah said he thought she would be.
She doesn't know.
Doesn't know what, Hannah?
The house. We had to put it on the market. We hadn't told the kids yet.
Well, let's not worry about that at the moment. Can you think of anywhere else?
Marcus said this place would hurt my kids. He knew it wasn't the right place for Ruth. But I dragged her here anyway. I never should have brought my kids here.
Ruth! Ruth Kirby, it's the police!
Chris.
1167. Ruth Kirby! Police, come to the door!
It's nice to see you again, Sergeant Nichols.
You too, Karen. I just wish it was under better circumstances.
She's a 13-year-old. She's not very worldly. She left school after an altercation with another pupil, and then her brother.
I'll need to speak with both of them.
Yep, that's not a problem.
How long's she been missing?
Oh, about an hour and a half.
Too long.
This is Hannah, Ruth's mother.
Hannah, I'm going to need to ask you a few questions about your family situation. For a start, is the father still on the scene?
Yes, I am. I gave you 1 week. It hasn't even been a day, Hannah. I was right about this place.
And I was right about our kids living in a bubble. Ruth doesn't even have a key to your house. Or a mobile phone. I mean, does she even know how to use one?
She's never needed to.
That's because you've always been there.
Until now.
That's enough. You're not helping by blaming each other.
No, especially when I should be blaming you.
Setting us in the storm, piece by piece, before I'm alone and tight before we break. Keep it in, keep us safe.
Full of running racks, I'm getting in the itself. Got to seal this in, kinda just can't be learned. Got to keep what I have. Preserve basic space, open air. Don't look away when there's nothing there. Basic space, open air. Don't look away when there's nothing there.
Hi, it's Bex. Leave a message if you're feeling sexy.
Hi, sweetheart. It's your mum. Call me. Please.
Is it true about your sister?
I don't know. What have you heard?
that she's missing?
Yeah. She'll be all right.
Yeah, you're right, she will be. It's only been like not even 24 hours. Not even 4 hours, and they usually find him.
I hope so. I just don't know how it works.
Well, I do. And she's gonna turn up, yeah?
Yeah.
Karen? Where are you going?
To help find Ruth. I just think I should be there. We screwed up today.
Well, we were talking in the staff room. We all want to go.
Thanks.
I'll drive.
Harry,
Yeah?
I think we should phone Dad.
Definitely. Mum would want that.
Okay, well, we'll phone him from home, yeah? Okay.
How are you doing, Karen?
I'm okay.
Are you sure?
I'm fine, Paula. How are they?
You know how it is, Karen. It's minute to minute.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone, listen up. Ruth's been missing now for 4 hours. In a couple of hours, the temperature will drop below freezing. If we still haven't found her, that's when you stop, come back here, and let Mountain Rescue complete the search.
Won't it help if we all look for her for as long as it takes?
When the temperature gets that low, it will seriously affect your judgment. You could get confused. Hypothermia could set in.
I think we all know what that means.
If you find yourself in any difficulty, blow your whistle and one of us will come and find you. Stay in your groups, and if you find something, no matter what it is, a bag, a shoe, it will help us pick up Ruth's trail. Now remember, 2 hours, no more. Okay, everyone, let's go. Good luck.
Bex? Bex, where are you? Come on, darling. Enough now, Bex. Bex. Bex, where are you?
You still can't find me, Mum.
Karen? How do you know that policewoman?
I lost someone before. I know how all of this works, Chris.
What, another pupil?
Not another pupil. It was my eldest daughter, Bex.
I'm so sorry.
I can't.
Hey, are you all right?
No! Look at all of this. I caused all of this. It's my fault.
Ruth would have run away today, whoever was in charge.
No. I thought I was ready to go back, but I'm not. I can't do this.
I believe in you.
Well, why are you leaving?
We need to talk about this when we get back. Let's keep going, yeah?
Kids? Jess? Kids.
I'm here! I'm over here! Help!
2 more minutes, everyone.
I'm over here!
We better get back, Jessica. It's time.
Let's just go a little bit further.
You heard what the sergeant said. If we leave it any longer, they'll be sending a search party out for us.
Okay.
No!
Wait, what's that?
Run!
Ruth!
Run!
I'm over here!
Ruth! Are you okay, darling? Are you okay? She's over here! Come on! Quickly!
She's frozen. That's okay.
There you go, darling. Hey! She's over here!
Heard you got given the all clear. You're a very lucky girl.
I think you're the lucky one.
Marcus!
This could have been a whole lot worse.
Dad! Hasn't this been bad enough? She should have known you were selling the house. You both should have. You talk about knowledge being power, yet you keep so much from us. Really, we don't know nothing. But he made us too different. Like we were supposed to forget about having mates, going out and talking to girls. Like those things weren't supposed to matter. But they really do. Ruth, for everything you know, there's like a million things that you don't. Me too. That's why I'm staying at school.
So we'll see you both at school tomorrow? Good.
Don't think I won't be keeping an eye on you. Because I will.
Well, I'm sure we'll both value your input. Won't we, Mr. Mead?
Absolutely. It'll be first thing on tomorrow morning's agenda. Are you sure I can't persuade you?
No. It's been a long day. I think I'll just get off home, Chris.
Okay.
You really came through today when it mattered. Thanks. Look, I need to know what you said about the meeting tomorrow. Does that mean you're staying?
I let something personal get in the way. But seeing you hold it together today after everything you told me...
I came back to do a job. That's what matters. You all right?
Yeah, I think so. Like you said, we're here to do a job.
Well, for what it's worth, I think we make a really good team.
Yeah.
So, tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Bottle of champagne, please. 7 glasses, and make it the cheap stuff.
Shampoo?
Well, we are celebrating, and as you're the hero of the hour,
Well,
you can pay.
Shoot your face.
I'll set them up.
Orange juice, please.
Brandy?
Just the one, and then I better be off.
Are you feeling all right?
Perfectly well. Fine, thank you.
Whoop whoop. Check me posing with the teachers.
I don't think so, not in your condition.
Oh yeah, I forgot. And why are you on the wagon?
You must know. You're not the only one who's starting a family.
What, you're...
No, not yet.
So, you're going to tell me then?
Tell you what?
Tell me what put that smile on your mush this morning. You seeing someone?
No. I thought I was, but no.
Anybody home?
Hello? Hello? Bex? Is that you? Speak to me, darling.
We've got something, okay? And I'm not going to let it just go away because you're scared of my mum.
I put my trust in you this morning, Tom. Looks like you blew it.
You told Mr. Mead about Bex. We left out one small detail, Mum. It was your fault. Do you not see what she's really like?
If you're going to choose between me and her, well, there's really no contest.
You are a pathetic little kid.
Anyone see you?
This has to stop, John.
Yeah, I know.
Dad, he's seeing Miss Montoya. They're having an affair.
Ten good reasons to watch Who Do You Think You Are here on BBC HD next, as Jason Donovan climbs his family tree. And then tonight at 10, Andrew Marr sits down for an exclusive interview with former Prime Minister Tony Blair.